Welcome back, everybody. Black Rose Theater ATX is launching their inaugural season with the world premiere of And She Was Loved. And joining us now is the writer of the play and the founder of Black Rose Theater ATX, Zell Miller III. Zell, good morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Let's talk about your pedigree for just a second, because you've been doing theater in this town for a long time.
Oh, over 26 years for sure. Absolutely, absolutely. Started with way back in the day with Cap City Playhouse. A lot of people who really know Austin know Cap City Playhouse, and did work with Frontera Hyde Park, and done stuff with the Vortex, and been doing my theater home now with Hyde Park Theatre, my man Ken Webster.
Gotcha. Okay. Black Rose Theater ATX, as we mentioned, is brand new. So tell us about it and the type of productions you aim to do.
Yeah, Black Rose Theater ATX, what's going to set us apart is we want to make sure that we're doing work and eventually training on every level. So we want to have work for 5 to 12-year-olds. We want to have theater work for 13 to 19, 21-year-olds. And then we want to have shows for adult shows. So our first season is we're doing the adult play, which is And She Was Loved. We're doing a writing workshop in October. We're looking for writers who are between 18 to 21 years old. We're going to reimagine The Breakfast Club, the movie.
Oh, yeah.
We want to take the ethos of that, but put them in black and brown bodies and gender fluid bodies and see what that looks like.
Updated for today.
Absolutely, no doubt. And then in December, we're doing something called the Holiday Pajama Party, where we're inviting families to come out in their pajamas. We have some amazing children's book authors. They're going to read their work. Their work's not necessarily going to be inspired around the holidays, but I'm going to read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Oh. And then I have a really good friend, really amazing musician named Daniel Fears, and he's going to sing some holiday songs. So we're trying to make sure we hit all levels of a family.
Lovely. Okay. I know you're a poet by trade, but you also consider yourself multidisciplinary art-wise. You're the mastermind behind And She Was Loved. So what should we know about the inspiration for this play and a little bit about it?
Absolutely. So And She Was Loved is, it came out of grief. My mother passed now 11 years. And my mentor, Laureate Carlos, she passed 16 months. I didn't realize this until I started working on this play. She passed 16 months later. Wow. So I've been carrying this grief and just breaking down on their birthdays or their going home days. And I really got to the point to where I said, okay, what you can't continue to live this way. So I used the medium that I'm so comfortable with, and I created this show called And She Was Loved. I took ethos of Peter Pan, so I created a land called the Land of Never, and I am Peter, but I use the name Yashe, which is the black actor in the movie Wendy. Oh. He played Peter Pan. And so my daughter is Shadow, and I have this world-class tap dancer named Siobhan Alexis. She is my Tinkerbell. Her name is G. And so she speaks to me through rhythmic language or through her feet. And so it's a choreo poem. We use jazz aesthetic, which is a way of using breath and gesture language and movement to tell stories. So it's a choreo poem. So there's poetry, and then there's a monologue, and then there's just this all kind of fluid things to help me understand why I'm having grief and how to get out of it. That's the main thing, is that it's a celebration at the end.
You say it's kind of a 360-degree experience using that kind of breath work and the action that you can see on stage.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of grief expressed and shared within the storyline and writing of the show. So how do you hope that people will relate to it or perhaps find comfort in this story?
I think that no matter economically, politically, racially, we all have had loss. And so that is the core of this story. And then how do we get out of that loss? This is my journey. So maybe my journey can inspire other folks to find their journey. Because to be inside of that grief, it's crippling. And so that is, as someone who has worked with youth for so long, hopefully this will unlock some things and people will find their way to do it. So just maybe looking at my journey, they can go, okay, I can figure out a way to get there.
There's still a stigma in, talking about grief out loud. It's not really something we as Americans do.
Absolutely.
So this is a good way to express yourself and to find something happier on the other side, maybe.
Absolutely, because in my knowledge of trying to deal with grief, my journey with grief, I found that you have to be in companionship with grief, because what grief can do, it can show you the dark, but it's showing you the dark, it also shows you the light. And so you can have that remembrance and you can have that joy and remember the people who have passed away. So that is a journey that I finally figured out how to take.
Oh, this is the world premiere of something you wrote.
Absolutely.
You put pen to paper. How do you feel about this hitting the stage in Austin?
I'm super excited about it. I have a wealth of of work that I've done in Austin. This is one of my top ones because I'm getting to work with my daughter, Marley
wonderful.
Miller.
Yeah.
And so she's playing Shadow, and I'm getting to work with Siobhan, and we're kicking off Black Rose Theater ATX. So I'm super excited about this nonprofit, and we're excited about the work we're going to bring to Austin and add to the fabric of this beautiful, diverse culture and city.
And as you said, it's about time.
Yes.
Yeah. And how long does this show run? How can we get tickets?
It runs about 80 minutes, and tickets you can get tickets at hydeparktheatre.org. And you can just go on their website and they can get the tickets, or you can walk up to the counter and take a look.
Do you need to be comfortable with, Peter Pan as a concept in order to show up and enjoy the...
No, you do not.
Okay. And do you need to know it well?
No, not at all. Not at all. And I'm not going to be flying, and I'm not wearing green tights.
It's just inspiration.
Inspiration, absolutely.
Gotcha. Well, we'll leave it there, Zell. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. All right. For more information on the Black Rose Theater ATX's production of And She Was Loved, visit hydeparktheatre.org.